wake up because I can't keep it awake when it's not fully focused. So, yeah. Okay. Now, I looked into things, and it did occur to me that maybe dealing with those bandits might be the third thing to make me the Thane of... what was the place again? Hellas March. All these Nord names, I'm not going to be good at pronouncing any of them. So, as a result, I decided that we're going to look into this bandit leader, shall we? Let's look into this bandit leader. Journal. Oh, and then press the A button, or X button rather. Kill bandit leader. And yeah, I'm all... So. Fast travel myself to Morthal, go down, kill the bandit leader, and then see if that takes care of the 3 tasks. And if it does, then I'll be a Thane. Ha, it's somewhere else too. So. I wonder if all the Thane stuff works together to be a nice suit of armor, or if it's just one of those where you got a pretty sweet piece of kit from each place, and each place gives you something different, sort of thing. Because again, guess who's never done it to see? Oh, guys, by the way, I got a fidget cube. Yeah. See? The people that make the fidget spinner also make these little cube things. So, got me a cube. It's got a bunch of different options on each side for fiddling with stuff. So, I figured that's more my style. The fidget spinner really never appealed to me. The cube, on the other hand, that's something I can see using. So, okay. So, no direct path scene. Of course not. That would have been far too easy. Okay, let's see here. Map. Because through there, I'll bet. I wonder if I start going from the other side of the city, if it'll make any difference. Make sure my button doesn't, or my finger doesn't hit that one button. Because right now I have a deadly shout. I can. You know how I know? Let's see. Yep, still. Maybe I've got to go with this from a completely different angle. Someday I gotta make my way up to Solitude. Maybe if I make my way to the Swindler's Den and then make my way north. That was a loud truck. I don't know if you guys even heard that, but whew. In fact, I almost guarantee you guys didn't see it, so. Haha, hey there, Wabbit, and hey there, Holmes Dog. Glad you two could join me. Also, Wabbit, what happened to you not waking up this early? No direct path scene. We got this problem again, do we? Okay. I guess we are just going to have to do it via the... Or wait. It's going to be that ridiculous, isn't it? Yep. Let's pop back up there and see, because I'll bet you anything. You got up early just for me. Well, thank you, Wabbit. I appreciate that. What do you guys think, by the way, since you guys are the ones that talk in the chat right now? Do you think that right below me, this is one of those webcam things where I don't have to think mirrored, but right below me where I put where I put the chat, do you like the fact that it vanishes after a certain amount of time, or would you prefer it to stay there? Because I probably with this game could do either one, right? But I'm curious what you guys think. I make it disappear because, yeah. Gets it out of the way, gives you guys a view of, like, my magic and stuff like that, so.
The Legion's always looking for
I agree, it should be a little bit longer. I'll go in those settings later and fiddle with it. See, now that we've got the important settings, the stuff that doesn't make stuff look weird for you guys, now we can focus on, on some of the more woohoo settings. You know, the stuff that doesn't have as much of an effect on things, but still, you know, could be better. I cranked it up to 40 seconds. Let's see what we think about that. Because it was like 25. So. Well then. I love seeing how ours is sort of lining up, as it were. Yeah, no direct passing, so it's not going to be nice to me. I'm just going to have to walk until I generalized get there. Means I might as well arm myself. Okay, that's what computers do. I totally understand that. Elk! Thanks to Judo Chop. Oh, down with the elk. Elk, deer, whatever. I hear my dad complaining in my head about, no, there's a difference. Yeah. And those of you that follow us know that I'm not being mean about it or anything like that. I'm just saying that he would literally be able to tell me the exact species difference and everything. Yeah, I forgot I did that. Okay. Okay. Time to kill a bandit leader. Da, 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 da,
Someone
ah. He heard me sing. It's your fault.
found you.
Magic bandit.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Which means, yeah, we're gonna have to. Down goes the chief. And down you go as well. Iron Great Sword of Diminishing. Read. And those giants, just one mammoth would feed us for a month, but they herd them around like prized cattle, never taking an eye off them. We've hunted this area dry. Unless we get a kill soon, we'll have to find somewhere else to camp. Oh, I feel kind of bad now. Kind of. Not completely, you understand, but kind of. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, they've even got a grindstone, huh? I wonder if anyone ever takes some of these caves that they clear out of bandits and stuff like that and uses them as like bases depending on how they're equipped. I mean, only houses, if I'm not mistaken, have the thing that guards your crates. So there is that. Anything else, I'm not sure if you've got the guarantee that you would still, you know, have anything in a crate if you happen to put something in there. fiddle with the settings again a bit. Ooh, snow. The complete opposite of what we've got going here.
Keep your guard up.
What is it?
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. I'll take my leave then.
What do you need?
Okay. Nope, still haven't. Okay. Okay, so I think I did promise this was what we were going to do next. Yeah. Imagine that being the reward, right? Okay, so where on the map are you? Oh. Map. Ooh, you were all the way down there. Okay. Let's go to Helgen. Every time you guys say something and stuff like that, I'm kind of tweaking the size of the text too. Because right now you guys are kind of teeny tiny. So, I mean, I can see you right here, but for anyone watching afterwards, unless they're watching on the Twitch platform, they won't be able to see what you guys are saying. Unless they pause and go, still weirdly that size. Oh well. Like I said, it's one of those things I may have to just mess with whenever I'm not online, because that'll be too, distracting for us if I continuously messing with it. I am glad that they mark things like bear caves and giant camps and stuff like that. Mind you, it'd be more entertaining for you guys because you know what I would be stumbling into all the time accidentally. Yeah, that immediately makes me do that. Ah, yes. Well, what are they fighting? Okay, they're...
Remind me of my cousin's cat.
Okay, that's a good line. You remind me of my cousin's cat. I killed that, too. Now, if you'd mentioned a dog, I probably would have felt bad. Unlike a lot of the internet, I am team dog. I hate to admit it, but yeah, team dog. Well, no, I don't hate to admit it. What's wrong with me?
You make a fine rug.
Woo. Okay, yeah, that's a rune. You'd think, especially considering one of my D&D people is in the chat, you'd think that I would have known better than to step on that, don't you? Oh, good lord. Woo! Somebody's a bit better than the rest. Somebody invested in their spells. Yeah, I'm dead. So dead. Ugh. I should have saved. Really should have saved. Plus, I don't have any potions anymore, do I? I don't think I do. A door. Let's open it and not check for traps. Exactly. That is our rallying call. You guys have seen my other content. Some of you have anyway. The other group that I talk about, I hope you don't mind me revealing this, but the other group that I talk about whenever I join them every now and then, yeah, Homesdog is the DM of that group. So the D&D jokes flow with us whenever he's around here. Plus, come on. This totally fits. Yeah. Yeah. Painfully accurate. Painfully accurate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of killing via magic that I'm running into, maybe I should have been a Breton, but no. This one is always a Khajiit. Which, by the way, something has me curious, because I did see an official race inside of Dungeons & Dragons that is pretty much a Khajiit. And it makes me wonder if they didn't go, you know what, Khajiits are in Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put them in D&D as well. A lot of fantasy things borrow off of each other. I never counted as stealing, and I don't think they counted as stealing either. I think it's just this: we are a community of people that create all these fantasy things. So why not? Hey, that's an awesome idea. As long as you don't flat out rip off, right? It does make it tempting, though, for me to look that up and actually be one the next time I do a D&D campaign that requires me to make a new character. But we'll see. Plus, I can't remember what it was in, either. It was... somebody had a book or a booster that they were letting me check out or something, and it had it in it, so... might be Sword Coast Adventurers, I'm not sure. I suspect it might be that. I suspect it might be that, simply because that's one of the few boosters that I've actually taken a look at, but I could be totally wrong. Unless there's... unless there's cat people in Curse of Strahd, but we haven't run into any of them, so you think that wouldn't be a thing, right? Yeah, what did I miss? I missed the turn off back there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I am going to save here. And considering they shoot flames, magic-wise, destruction, sparks. Although one of them shot sparks too, so it might do me some good to favorite sparks as well. That way I can switch between the two willy-nilly. Now, defeat the big girls.
While you still stand.
How many of the originals were there again? I'm gonna try to sneak up. Shoot. Jeez. Yeah, it's seen us. See you burn too. Oh jeez, it healed itself. It's healing its friggin' self. Items. I don't have any potions, do I? I thought I did. Maybe. Ooh, I do. Well, I've contracted brain rot. That's fantastic. There. I was about to say, I swear if that freaking happens. I mean, I could do some homebrew stuff for Khajiit, you're right. Sorry, I was too distracted killing things to respond to anything at the moment. Graven Nettlebane. Arcane Enchanter. Anyway, my worry about homebrewing stuff for D&D is that, best way to put it, I suppose, I'm not fully booked in all of D&D, right? I don't think anyone is, to be honest. but I think Matt Mercer talked about this a little bit when he was creating the guidebook for some of his stuff, because he's coming out with a Taldori book where it's all of the realm that he was in, that he's created, and his main problem was figuring out the balance, right? So I'd be afraid if I homebrewed something, it might be imbalanced. But yeah. Oh, you're not telling me to homebrew something. You're telling me just what it probably is. I'm pretty sure it was an official Wizard of the Coast thing. That's what makes me, I might be wrong. My memory's utter crap anyway, so it could be possible that it was a homebrew thing I was looking at, and I thought it was an official Wizards of the Coast thing or something like that. But I think it was. Let me put it this way. If it wasn't official, they made the thing up and everything. Oh, you did some Googling for me. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure someone probably did a homebrew of it because, come on. Yeah, I got brain rot. Doesn't help too much. I got a constant headache. And suddenly this one has a southern accent and is not sure why. Let's get healed first.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet? Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course,
Oh,
I'm
well,
glad
thank you for the
did.
confidence.
Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps?
Needs to be.
Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
God bless you, Eva.
Send me the link through Messenger or something like that. But yeah, the way that most Twitch things are set up and everything like that is that you usually don't allow people to put links up because, well, people less trustworthy than you might get involved, let's put it that way. Although at some point I may mod you and stuff like that. Let's see here, show on map. Krognir Cave, and then it's right south from there, so. Yeah, that's pretty much what it does, and the Nightbot is sort of an interesting little bot that a lot of people use that sort of, as you've seen, it also gives the plugs and stuff like that every now and then at a certain amount of time once it senses that there's people in the actual chat room. But it also kind of tries to act as a robotic moderator to various levels of success, apparently, but, yeah. Okay, so probably needs me to be on a more level. Okay. That may be why it confused me. I might have actually seen what you found, and yeah, what I'm visually thinking of in my head looked so like pitch perfect that it's completely possible that that's what had thrown me off, is that it looked like it was straight out of the books, and that's probably why I got confused and thought that it was official. Because D&D's got quite a community on its shoulders. You guys know me, I'm obsessed with communities, and yeah, that's one of them. Ooh! Wonder if I stepped into that. No, let's not do that. Let's keep going, shall we? In fact, if I had a setting set up for, like, you guys being able to see my browser, I'd probably let you see it, but I don't, so.
What's inside?
A save point. That's what's inside. I really need to get some potions. I used them all up in that hang group. Ooh, good lord. Oh, unleash me with my camera in this place and I'd be a happy man.
Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary as I have? Truly remarkable, isn't it? Kinnereth humbles us with her beauty.
Okay, items. I suspect this is where the sword comes in. Weapons. Woohoo! Okay, kids. I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. You're assuming I want to destroy stuff, aren't you? Oh, I really hope that dude down there isn't having problems because of me. Yeah, pretty much that's what that guy was. I just hope that he's safe. Where are you? That was a mirror image, wasn't it? Ooh. Oh, that disturbingly looks like Groot whenever you look it in the eye, doesn't it? That's what it feels like, right? Only pretty much the exact opposite of blights. Which, treants are too big. I know there actually is a creature that's around that size. That's nature-based, that's sort of like a walking tree, but I can't for the life of me recall what they're called. Logically, yes. The best techniques would be passed on by the survivors. Okay. Okay, see you, Holmes Dog. Thanks for joining us for the time that you did. See you, man. I'm glad you are, Wabbit. Mine's water. Just water. Then again, I've been up for way longer than you have, so...
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap? Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Stand it.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you,
Okay, now. Yeah. I think it's time to head back to Riverwood. Yeah, and Lydia is still alive. At this point, Lydia is indeed still alive. We don't know how much longer that will be, but for now, Lydia watch. Lydia is still alive.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
I wouldn't. That's something I would respect. I don't.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Now we're just keeping the secret passage open where anyone can see it. Yeah,
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trip to take.
What? Something you're still confused
No,
about?
don't be sarcastic. I'm just waiting for Lydia to get out of the freaking way. be careful and do a lot of saves for that road trip. Yeah, probably. I know this mission. This mission is about as far as I've actually gotten inside of the thing itself. After that, everything's going to be a complete and utter surprise to me. So, which, yeah, gives you some idea of how much I got distracted by other things by that being as far as I've gotten. Yeah, let's go up to Morthal. And because I don't... There's a big marsh in the middle of here, right? So I don't know if I go up here to Arlenthal. Did I even pronounce that correctly? I think I am going to try it that way. Because it might try to lead me through the marsh otherwise if I don't. Is there a button combo in this that I can do a quick save? Don't know if there is or not, but yeah. By the way, guys, speaking of being in danger, remember if you open your Steam clients, you take your wallet in your own hands. I found out about it today and I went, oh dear God. There's already a couple I've been made informed of that I go, this is where I practice my self-control. Or lack of it if I fail. Because normally I'm financially secure and stuff like that, which, mind you, getting a game for the small amount of money that those usually are, that is being wise and everything like that. But still, it feels like you're screwing around if you do that. It just feels like it. This is just me feeling guilty or something, I don't know. Why is it clairvoyance always wants to send you right where the mammoths and the giants are? Never fails. Let's just go around this, shall we? There we go. I'm also about to find a tiny village at the path that it's sending me on. Ooh, okay, yeah. There we go, it was leading me to the main road. Shoot. Oh, dang it. Okay. Where the heck is Lydia, by the way? Did I lose her? There she is. Where were you when I needed you? Have a saber ripping me to shreds and you were dilly-dallying. Side note, this is the most interesting direct path I've ever taken. Because it doesn't feel very direct to me. Oh. Bandits. Really? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, I could throw the tomato at him. Actually, I would love it if that were an option. You get a tomato, you can throw it or eat it. Fancy bandits. Get that grilled chicken breast going. I like it. You know, just because we steal things doesn't mean we have to eat unhealthy or anything like that. We watch our figure. If we're gonna sit in the bushes and have to deal with someone, then you're gonna eat healthy. You're gonna want to eat a grilled chicken breast every now and then. Got to counteract the meat somehow, right? Don't know why I sheathed my sword for those two things. I thought they were people walking down the road, and I always do that just so I don't spook anyone. Where the frig is Lydia again? True. Oh, also, I noticed I did not silence my iPad. I don't remember where their bodies were even. They were around here? Okay, yeah, I've gone too far. I've gone too far. Yeah, there are some mechanics of this game I neglect, and I need to stop doing that. I stab myself in the foot constantly because of that. It's not like I die all the dang time or something, but... It's like food. I discount food, even though it can totally heal me, and I should be carrying it with me. And plus, said food does not weigh a lot, so... I swear I was nervous that thing was just gonna trample right over me, but no, it stopped, okay? It's like, oh my god, is this a mechanic I don't know about? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, okay. No, it stopped. Robber's Gorge. Well, Yeah. That's happening before we go any further. Was it weird? Should it have actually taken me down or something? Yeah, you're not the only one.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yeah, but that's not. I had a feeling you were going to do that, boys. That's a surprise. Did the guy that sprung the trap just get destroyed by the trap? Is that really what just happened? Oh, weird that it ran right toward me. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I thought that too, because they've never behaved that way before.
Your kind has no place here.
Lydia, it is called Robbers Court. Never mind. I know that's not what you meant.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
I'm on your side. Hey, be careful. I can take you.
Okay. Guess you showed me. A potion of lock picking. There are potions for everything in this game. There really are. Entire bandit camp. Man. Okay. I have a key now. Not sure what I do with the key. Do I just take over Robbers Cove now? Is this my keep? This is my keep, dang it. I've totally forgotten which direction we're supposed to be going. Alright, it's gonna be confused about that part of it. Someone has left, and I suspect Lydia's dealing with it. The problem is I don't want her to necessarily be the only one dealing with it. Because Lydia is totally capable, but... yeah, okay. She'll eventually catch up. She always does. Ooh. Hello? Why is that farmer running away?
I'd stay away if I were you. I'm on my way to a giant camp, and I can't guarantee those... Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Thanks. You take care of yourself now.
He probably made the offering and is now booking it. It's like, no, not happening anymore. Am I gonna have to go back there? Gonna fast travel back there and see if that brings her back. Or if maybe Lydia's stuck in a place where I'm going to... There she is. I would love for someone to just do a mod to Skyrim where it took all of the danger and everything out of it and turned it into a photography game. That'd be hilarious. 'Cause it's so gorgeous, I could just take pictures inside of that world.
Stupid dog.
We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored.
Sweet.
They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Good to see that apparently it's helping out already. Eating the fruit that it bears. I wonder if I can pick some of that fruit later. If I remember, I'll check on that. Good Lord. What happened here? It's a red guard. I begged my husband not to go, but he wouldn't listen. He said if he delayed the Jin would find someone else to take it south. Let them keep their blasted money. The road to Whiterun is dangerous these days. Everyone knows it. So many caravans have been attacked. So many travelers vanished into thin air. Some say it's only bandits, but there are rumors of worse. Goblins, ghosts, witches. 20 years we've been married now, and I can't bear the thought of losing him. I'm not letting him go alone, not this time. We live or die together. Mara, preserve us. Oh dear. Carpets. A Falmer arrow. Huh. I wonder. This feels like the type of do an investigation sort of thing. Yeah, there's horse meat. I'll just leave that alone. Huh. Okay. It feels like it wants me to do something with that later. But for now, I have to carry on. Well, let's discover this little city real quick anyway. Or little village, I should say. Also, can we just stop for a moment and appreciate this freaking bridge? Gorgeous. The town is actually named Dragon Bridge. Yeah, we've got to go through it, so might as well explore a little bit while we're here, right? Yeah, this is all the way behind people's houses, so does not look too suspicious, Sally. Pentus Octulus Outpost.
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
Okay, fine. Trying to see if there was something I could help with, but if you want to be that way. Flipping racist. Yeah, okay, gee, people assume crap.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Broken or Grotto.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday. Fida's teaching me the innkeeper's trade. She runs the Four Shields.
Where is that lazy man? My husband owns it. Barely. He'll lose it soon enough. He's behind on his loan payments, but he drinks all his money away just the same. Now we're deep in debt, penniless, and about to lose our sole source of income. No! I openly welcome the presence of armed strangers who have no reason to care about any of us. Of course it bothers me. I'm sure it's only a matter of time until they seize our mill in the name of their war effort. Next thing you know, there'll be more guards, and then we'll lose our homes as well. This is just the start of it. Mark my words. Until next time.
Yeah.
Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth. Of course. Every night I pray that we don't get a visit from a dragon or that two armies don't show up to fight over the bridge. You ask if I'm worried. I'm terrified, if you want the truth of it. But I have to stay strong for my wife and children. Both the Imperials and Stormcloaks have sent riders this way, scouting the bridge and the lands nearby. They stayed at the inn but didn't pay. They said soldiers don't need to pay because they're risking their lives to protect us. And that's not all. They took a heap of our lumber, and one tried to have his way with my daughter. They think they can do whatever they want. I grew up an orphan on the streets of Markarth. I'd have died there too, but for the kindness of an old warrior named Logrove the Bent. Logrove rescued me and gave me enough money to get out of the city. I followed the Karth River north and came here. When I met Michelle, I knew this is where I belonged. I suppose that's it, really. Until next time.
Rich backstories that really don't lead to anything, but make you still feel kind of... It's what Elder Scrolls does sometimes.
If you're looking for a room, you want the Four Shields.
Okay, yeah. I think we'll stop bothering these people and carry on, don't you? That stuff didn't make me exactly make any decisions involving the war that's going on. Because the whole time I've got that looming over me. Are you going to pick a side? And again, I'm really not sure if I'm going to. If I'm not mistaken, we have arrived, guys. Yeah, it is a little glitchy. Unfortunately, it's about the only thing I've got other than the crummy map, so...
If you've
come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
To Solitude.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Oh no.
Traitor!
Get on with
You
it!
betrayed us!
His scum will betray his High King. Does she know now, Advar?
You're all hard. Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
And then it goes.
Some gate guard you were!
He's
Good riddance to bad rubbish,
he's
I say.
dead, you jerks.
I think they expect more.
Okay. That's just. Loot his body? Really? You want me to walk up there where a man's been executed and loot his body? Okay. I suspect you have reasons. So I'm gonna go back outside and I'm gonna see. No, no one cares. I care, dang it. But okay, fine. Amulet of Taos. Time between shouts is reduced 20%. Okay. Gotta look to see what my other amulet is, but...
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Keep your head about you. You stay out of trouble now. I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Just watch yourself. You don't want to meet me on the job.
Apparel. So let's see. Right now, I have got the. One-handed attacks do 15% more damage versus. I'll keep that amulet for now, but we'll see. I won't start doing anything that might give me side missions in the town until we take care of this. Okay, so I got a cool amulet out of it, but I still looted an executed man's body, okay?
Khajiit? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
Shouldn't need anything else. In theory, right? Because there's my sword. And then all of my stuff to... Yeah, okay.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us
I love the
dies.
bards in this game. Seriously. It's just like...
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
They got people that could actually sing, right? It wasn't just that they grabbed someone and said, oh, by the way, you're the voice actor, but you're also going to sing. They clearly got people that could sing. They gave a crap about it. Do I have any other apparel? Or am I seriously going to go to a fancy party looking like that? This gives me time to fill up my water again. It's one of those days. And then drop the jug immediately afterwards. That's a thing, too. Yeah, that's what I usually do anytime I go into a town. First off, I'll go inside the inn. It's usually a good place to find stuff. Yeah, I'm about to go to a fancy party looking like this. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm a native. Because, hey, as racist as they are about us Khajiit, they'll assume native is a thing.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back.
Okay, gave me some
You'll
clothing.
only have
Good.
what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
See how freaking fancy I look. Ooh, I like it.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to
What am I missing? I'm missing something. Ah.
At the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
We're gonna be a spy. Ah. That one song in particular that she was singing, that one always gets stuck in my head. I wonder if they had actually released a soundtrack or not. I need to look that up.
Fellow latecomer, Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first.
There's not enough drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself...
Kind of like this guy.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Missed the door. Okay.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine. I can hardly wait.
Speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. All right, then.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told them to cut me off, that frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
Ooh.
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. I need another drink.
Everything is splendid.
It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
What can I get for you, sir? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Very much.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Actually, there is something you could do for me.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
And yeah, I'm going to start doing that. Why not? Let's start reading these things. Have some fun.
Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Mistress. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in
Oh,
their
dear.
bed. Although most of you are already
I want to hear that whole
Let's hope nobody
speech,
saw
but we're
us
just
slip
going to
out.
have to.
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar.
Oh.
Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
And one of my kind.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Let me do the talking. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. I need to lock the door behind me, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did you see those rogues march in this morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alan. My place itself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it.
Oh, that is catty. And I'm allowed to say that. Or rather, this one is allowed to say that.
I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
Oh well. That didn't go quite according to plan. Dang it. Of course, I level up inside of the freaking embassy. Let's take it. Why not? Level up. I should level up though. I suspect as soon as I go out there, they're gonna see me. Because I can't remember the layout of this place. I remember the mission. I just don't remember the layout. They give me this bit of advice after I've killed one, right? That's how Skyrim does things. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not sure I would want anything that had anything Daedric attached to it. I have been detected.
Like the bite of a...
Pretty neat. Thalmor soldiers' swords are actually a spell, it looks like. There's two of them. And they're draining my magic. Let's just hide a little bit until I can do that. Whew. Yeah, this time we dropped a couple of frames, I noticed. It may be where it's raining outside, because, yeah. My brain completely went for a second there. But no, we've been having bad weather, and anytime that happens, our connection goes to crap around here. So yeah, it is completely possible that the reason why you're getting those little hiccups are because our connection's not acting right today. Because that's something that's happening specifically with today, given that even last night I was doing a stream and it didn't do the pauses and everything, so. Plus, it didn't start that way. My parents weren't home, so I wonder if they've gotten back home and are doing something on the internet. That's completely possible, too. Totally forgotten which way I'm going on a side note.
My own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gissa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etty, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gissa? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
He can't treat me like that. He needs me.
Okay, so none of those are going to help me any. Okay. Seeing if any of those books were going to boost me up any.
What was that?
Might as well.
Aha!
Shoot. There. Ooh. You're out of luck. Right. Of course I'm out of lockpicks. Potion of haggling, death knell, flagon. I'm just randomly thieving crap now, aren't I? Dragon investigation, current status. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon and inform us. We have brought back to the embassy for full interrogation. The subject, but by all indications, is holding. I've authorized immediate manual uncoiling. Uncoiling. That's a nice way of saying torture, isn't it? I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. I know that you prefer to be present for final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Okay. Sure. Interrogation chamber key. I will need that. Ooh. Yeah, we have. They know about Daphne. All right, I have the freaking key. What's wrong with me? Yeah, see, immediately after. You got to the conclusion around the time I did.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
You're dead.
No.
That's the best you could do.
Come here. Tired of this. That is petty soul gem, isn't it? Scroll of Hysteria, Scroll of Mayhem, Spell Tome for... Ooh, Fear. Got a sweet roll. Weak Lightning Poison, Weak Stamina Poison, Ring of Minor Destruction. Ooh. One dagger. Man. I'm telling you.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Lead on, good sir. Lock cannot be picked. It requires a key to open. Haha, bet you I know what it is. Under the sun. No, so where? Don't even want to think about that. Yeah, and that chest is empty. Okay, no.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Oh, okay. One of them probably has it. Oh, Malborn.
Speak quickly.
Not now.
Or that's a glitch.
Speak quickly.
Okay. It's a very interesting glitch.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out.
You're trapped in
Let's
here.
get out of
We
here.
have your accomplice. Surrender immediately or you both die.
Okay.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor.
dead already.
Move slowly. Never should have come here. Fear the thought.
There we go.
You'll make a final right.
Damn. I'm not impressed. Trapdoor key. There we are. Just wasn't triggering the event until I had to walk around a little bit. Yeah. Now that they finally actually activated, I figured that one out. I love how Skyrim just sometimes glitches out randomly. Oh, good lord. Hello, big boy. Should have shouted at him. Not using my fire enough. Blech. Yeah, it looks like my frames have stopped dropping again.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Woo, look at how far up they were. Also, the Broken Ore Grotto is right near the Thalmor Embassy. Fantastic. I'd have to pop back up there and then get to that grotto whenever I want to achieve that, but right now... journal... Oh, this is all the way back in Riverwood, okay. Going to get my stuff. Yes, going to get my stuff. Not going to. You're full of yourself.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
So are you. What's wrong with this village?
Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a little, a lot.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Okay.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Warwick Stead.
Oh, take off. Makes it a lot easier.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of both battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." So then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Love it.
Papa said,
You're new around here. But don't get on my bad side.
Pretty sure that one. Oh, okay. Now I know. I'm pretty sure that that one shop will have some potions, so get me some of them. Might be interesting to learn how to make them, though, because I'm pretty sure that's a thing in here. Still means I'd have to buy the ingredients, though, so, you know, trade out tomato, tomato. Also, Solitude is just ripe for the picking of Quest, I have a feeling, so yeah, we need to go back up to Solitude in a bit. Also, Solitude may have a perfectly good potion shop now that I'm thinking about it, but so I have to be all modern and experimental, is that what it is? Okay. This looks a bit... Oh, man, okay, now we know what that does.
Take a good look around.
Something like that?
If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. What do you need, my friend? Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Ah, 109 for it. And 52 for... You see? Do I want to just use my magic to heal myself and do it that way? Because that's a lot of money. A lot of money. I think I'll do that.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Might be the death of me. I do have a haggling potion. You're right. Might as well use it. See, this is the other reason why I'm liking using a chat room, because it's...
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
You're useful, Wabbit. You really are.
You look rather pale. Take a look.
So I got way more gold than I thought I did. So let's grab these potions.
Until next time.
And I am looking pale, apparently. What is going up with that? Either that or the either that or the haggling potion makes you look pale, which would be hilarious, right? Just in case, I'm still going to go up. I don't know why I was doing that. It's not like I can't go the other way around.
I ain't done. You tried mercenary
I think that's supposed to be the tree.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs
Wow,
himself these
okay.
days.
Just in case that you look pale was a disease hint. Anyway, let's go back up to Solitude. And see just what this town has to offer. Plus, isn't Solitude where the Bard's College is? That pale comment was to get me to buy more potions? Okay, yeah. True. That might be it. I guess I never fall for marketing at this point in reality or in a game to where sometimes it just goes whoop right over my head. So sometimes I'll go, oh, you're trying to manipulate. Okay, gotcha. That's what you're trying to pull off. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Why is this place called the Winking Skeever?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
You kept a skeever as a pet?
They were smaller back then.
Heard any rumors lately?
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
Oh, near the Bard's College. That that answered my question. Heard any rumors lately?
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Feel free to make requests. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
Okay, let's see some. Radiant. Radiant Railnet.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
Bad day.
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
You get a lot of business like that?
Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Go all chef. Ah! Yeah, it's just gonna have every single blasted bit of. Wow. She's a bright and smiling one, isn't she? Sad thing is, that's a tongue-in-cheek character in a video game. I've actually had people like that before.
I'm not interested
might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar. You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends. You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
What did you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm no thief.
Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery?
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one.
Probably won't do it.
With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
What would happen to the sailors?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Setting up a wreck, I should turn you into the guards.
Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. Probably not gonna do it.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun?
Actually, yes.
Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
I haven't met her, but I could try to get more information.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. We mostly carry herbs and alchemical ingredients, that sort of thing. Before the war, our stock was mostly used for aromatic use in homes. Yes. These days, we have more people like you coming in, looking for healing and the like. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Nasty bit of business, Rogvir's execution.
Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
Why were they executing him?
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out.
How do you take your mind off of something like that?
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Word is Elenwen's furious. Big party at the Thalmor embassy. And one of the guests went someplace they shouldn't. Caused quite a commotion.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Spiced wine. The taste of home art.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
What's wrong with my outfit?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up.
Do you always insult people when you meet them?
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Look silly, as if you could look any sillier than you do now. If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raymond.
I prefer to be genuine. Oh, that's painful every single time the kid says it. Says it, not says it. What's wrong with me? Oh, yeah.
Waiting.
You were the one presiding over the execution.
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man.
How could you execute a fine and honorable man?
Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps.
How goes the training?
Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle ready.
Even if that battle was with a dragon?
Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods.
Captain, Angela asked me to sent me to ask about her daughter. There we go.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
I think Angela needs to know.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Fine, if that's the way you want it.
That's the way it is.
Looks like that might be one of them that I can't really do anything with. Unless I obviously... I'm headed to the Bard's College anyway, so I might as well investigate the man that's wandering around it.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Why don't you leave your master?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Until next time.
Go meet the Jarl like I meet all the rest of them. Besides, suspect I need to get a bit buddy-buddy with the Jarl before I'm going to freely roam around the palace.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance? Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there. Don't mess anything up while you're here. I made a wish in the town well that a golden knight came to take me to his castle. Oh, does it spoil the wish if I tell?
We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
I will have someone take care of the caves, well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Please address all questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Do you have business with the court?
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolf Skull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Why is it called Wolfskull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
Does General Talius respect Elsif?
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Erikr. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Need to get into the Pelagus wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
How long have you been the court wizard?
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position.
So you and High King Torg were close?
Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torg on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king.
Where were you there when High King Torg died?
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
Why was Torg killed?
Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Torg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torg became that symbol.
So the war started when Istad died?
No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torg might have done it.
Why didn't Torg ever declare independence?
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Torg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business with the court?
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Sky. Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant.
I'm not sure I want to ask the questions. Yeah. Pelagus Wing requires the key.
Oh, hello. Just
Simply can't make do without me.
Gonna have to pickpocket, aren't I? Because she's got a key. He's got a key. Must be some other way. There is most definitely another way because there's 3 things. Where's the other one? Wait, she's got a key. Which in theory I could sneak up on her. He's got a key. I'm not sure I want to be that brave. Yeah. Let's get friendly with the court or something first rather than...
someday a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday.
We got us 10 minutes. I say we can at least probably get to the cave, if not clear it out.
What do you need?
It's near Dragon Bridge. thought that's what it was. Oh shoot, it is! Oh, so you a derpy looking... Okay, fine. Now. Now. You came out of nowhere. But I'll take it. Dragon bits are too heavy. Wait for this guy to go past and go, holy crap, there's a dragon there. Oh, yeah. Move along. Adjusted cars. Yeah. Leave them alone. Yeah, I'm doing that. As always, a freaking hostile.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
What is it with everyone being hostile to me on this road? This is the most I get a dragon trying to ambush me. I got Thalmors saying get away, and a noble doing the same dang thing. And again, I suppose this place leads to an embassy, so in theory, it makes sense. Yeah, guys, we're only going to be able to make it to the mouth of this cave, and then I'm going to stop it for the night, or day. I don't know why I said night. Okay. skeletons. Yeah. A cave that used to belong to a necromancer just had skeletons come out of it. Well, that's a cliffhanger for us, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm saving this sucker right now. And we will take care of this next time. So, guys, if you want to find, because as usual, VODs, so now I have to do wrap-ups. Eventually I'll stop pointing that out. But anyway, if you want to find the other Let's Plays, you can go to tscn.tv/play for all of our stuff. The streams of the Dill's Hearthstone League I've been doing, the Skyrim streams, and of course, me and Mom still playing through Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, as we've always been doing. All of that is at tscn.tv/play. And thank you to everyone that joined me. Thank you for the crowd that's starting to build. I'm starting to get some regulars, and that feels awesome. Wabbit Magic, Holmes Dog, love you guys. And I will see you guys next time, and we will find out what the heck is going on with this cave. See you guys. And seriously, have a good day. Now that I've done the official